President Trump called it the calm before the storm, talking to reporters Thursday night while he was surrounded by his top military brass. Well, that got Washington and world capitals buzzing about possible military action to come. Correspondent Rich Edson reports from the State Department tonight on a day of questions in search of that storm.
With dozens of senior military officials flanking him, President Trump says this is the calm before the storm. As for what that means, earlier today the president again promised
you'll find out.
The White House offered little help deciphering the president's warning.
We're never going to say in advance what the president's going to do. I think you can take the president protecting the American people always extremely serious. He's been very clear that that's his #1 priority, and if he feels that action is necessary, he'll take it.
Iran, North Korea, ISIS, or just the president toying with reporters. President Trump has about a week to decide his approach to another deadline. Every 90 days, the administration must tell Congress whether Iran is complying with the major components of the nuclear agreement.
We'll have a recommendation for the president. We're going to give him a couple of options of how to move forward to advance the important policy towards Iran.
One of those options, U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley detailed last month. She explained the administration can declare Iran is failing to comply with the nuclear agreement, though continue suspending nuclear-related sanctions against Iran. That would keep the U.S. in the Iran nuclear deal and the agreement intact, while Congress debates whether the United States should withdraw. The president's deadline on whether to take that approach or another, October 15th. Then there's North Korea. Analysts at Middlebury Institute's Center for Nonproliferation Studies spoke to the Wall Street Journal about how they examined North Korean propaganda and use other publicly available tools to determine North Korea's abilities to threaten the United States.
At the end of the day, would you say with a high degree of confidence that they have a compact nuclear weapon that can go on an ICBM?
Cannot understand why this is even a question.
We're talking about a missile that can carry a warhead, successfully re-enter, and hit the continental United States.
Yes, New York, L.A.
These foreign policy challenges, as reports claim, the relationship between the president and Secretary of State is irreparable. Despite that, the secretary says he has no plans to leave, and the White House says the president has full confidence in his Secretary of State. Brett?
More on all this with the panel. Rich Edson at the State Department. Rich, thanks.